Okay, you can, from your lying down position, you can gently open your eyes or you can leave them closed. It's up to you. So we're just going to begin our physical practice now with a little bit of stretching. Let's breathe in. Let's stretch long from the tips of the toes to the fingertips. And then we'll breathe out and we'll release. Let's take it in a different direction. Breathe in, stretch anywhere, stretch big and long. Breathe out and release. And one more time, breathe in, stretch. And breathe out and relax. Good morning, Clippy. Okay, so I invite you to bend your knees if that's more comfortable, or you can leave them straight. We're going to focus on the upper body to start with. You can also let your knees rest together if that's more comfortable as well. Really nice for lower back issues. So let's begin by just gently lifting the head and placing the back of the skull down and lengthening through the back of the neck. I'm sorry, Clippy, I think we're going to have to pop you out, darling. And he loves contact. Oh, sorry. Oh, go on, just... No, I don't want to go. Come on, my great big boy. Here we go, darling. It's okay. There you are, lovely. Go on. There's a good boy. He loves face-to-face contact. He's very sweet. Anyway, so what were we doing? We were going to... we were lengthening the back of the neck. So lifting the head and then laying the back of the head down to lengthen the neck, and then achieving that lovely feeling of having a double chin again. That feeling that we so love. Okay, so keeping the arms comfortable, preferably with the palms open so that we can receive. We're going to roll the head gently over to the right, back to center, roll the head over to the left, back to center, roll the head to the other side, and to center, rolling the other way, back to center. Good. How are your shoulders? Have they shifted up a little bit? Do we need to adjust them? Have we still got our lovely double chin? Okay, so now we're going to lift the head as we inhale. So either looking towards the knees or the tootsies, and then exhale, lower gently back down. Keep the back of the neck long. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do a little bit of tension and release in the form of a nice big shrug. So breathe in, bring the shoulders up to the ears, hold it for a moment, and then blow the breath out and release. And again, hold for a moment. One more time. Good. Okay, let's begin to move a little in the shoulders, the shoulder blades. So I'm going to slide the arms up to about shoulder level. The palms are open. So we're going to bring the arms up and kind of give ourselves a hug. So the arms cross, and I'm using my hands almost to gently lift the shoulder blades up. And then we'll open. Inhale as you open, expanding in the chest. Exhale, cross the arms the other way. Really move those shoulder blades. And inhale. Crossing the other way as you exhale. And inhale. Cross the other way, exhale. Give yourself a really big hug. And inhale. One more time each way. Exhale. And And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Pause. Take a breath. Take 2 breaths. Enjoy that feeling of openness, space in the heart and chest. Good. Okay, so I'm going to bring my knees so that they're parallel. So if your legs are straight, let's bend them. Plant the feet down, and then we're going to slide the arms up so that they're above the head, hopefully backs of the hands touching the ground, or whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, so we're going to start to release in the lower back, but engage the core as well. We'll take it stage by stage. First of all, inhale, bring the right knee up, bring both arms over, and just gently hug that right knee in. You feel that in the lower back maybe? And then we're going to exhale and we're going to release it. Everything returns to its starting point. Take your time. Left side, inhale, bring that knee in, gently, gently. Feel into the lower back where that's working. Exhale, back down. Good. Let's do the same thing again on both sides. Right knee, inhaling, hugging gently. Exhaling to release. Left side. Good. Now, if this is feeling good and you'd like to try and take it a little further, when we bring the right knee in, try lifting the head. Inhale. It's always tentative. We just wait and see how it feels before we push it any further. And the other side. And if it doesn't feel good or safe, then we don't need to do it. We can take a break. I'm going to do one more repetition each side. Excellent. Okay, slowly returning. And then pause here. Just take a breath here. How long does your spine feel? Okay, let's slide the arms out to shoulder level again, palms open. So we're going to kind of activate the hips a bit. We're going to step the feet apart as wide as we can. Might even be wider than the mat if we can. Good. So take a breath in, taking up lots of space. It's great. And as we breathe out, let's let both the knees move towards the right. Turn the head to look towards the left hand. We're going to work with the breath here. So as we inhale, we'll glide the knees back up. And as we exhale, they'll move to the other side and we'll turn the head to look towards the right hand. And then we're just going to keep moving gently like this. Breath and body moving together. So your breaths might be slower or quicker than mine, and that's fine. I want you to focus on your breath and the feeling of your body moving. And don't worry about whether you're doing it right or trying to have your knees touch the ground. That's no importance here at all. I can assure you mine don't touch the ground. Focus on what you're feeling in the hip joint as you move from side to side. And that lovely feeling of the breath in harmony with this movement of the body. And how about whichever side you find yourself at now, we just pause there, a couple of breaths. So as soon as I said that, I noticed that my shoulders were a bit hunched up. So I'm just easing them down again. allowing the neck to feel long, not constricted. Just noticing what other sensations I'm aware of in my body now. Okay, let's take that gently to the other side and let's spend a little observational time there too. Maybe while you're here, just lying in awareness, maybe you'll notice little things changing, like little releases. Okay, let's come back up to center, gently, gently. And then we'll walk the feet so they're parallel again. Just bringing the arms down beside me and bringing the knees very gently up to the chest so that we can give them a little hug together. Let's move a little from side to side and see how that feels. How are the shoulders? Okay, so just gently hugging the knees. Let's inhale and lift the head towards the shoulders, the head towards the knees, that's what I meant to say. And exhale and lower back down. Let's try it again. Inhale, lifting towards the knees. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Brilliant. Okay, relax the arms. Let's let the feet glide down one after the other. And then I invite you to roll over gracefully onto your tummies. So we're going to come onto the tummies, and then when we get there, we're going to build a little cushion by stacking one hand on top of the other. Rest the forehead down and pop the big toes together. Just taking a few breaths, feeling that movement of the belly as we breathe in and the tummy presses into the ground, and then when we breathe out, it softens and releases. Good. Okay, let's lengthen the arms. Let's bring them out so that we're a super, super long line. And we're going to kind of stay focused on that feeling of the tummy pressing into the ground as we breathe in. It's bringing awareness to the core area and then softening as we breathe out. And we're going to use that as we work a little here. So we're going to lift and lengthen this very, very long line. So both arms and both legs will gently lift away. They might not move far, and that's okay. But let's focus on breathing in and feeling the belly pressing into the ground. Let's give it a go. Inhale, lift and lengthen, belly on the ground. Exhale, lower down. Everything softens. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. We're going to take that slightly differently now. We're going to bring the arms beside the body so the palms are facing the thighs. The fingertips are reaching down towards the feet. We'll do exactly the same thing, but this time when we lift and lengthen, we're going to draw the shoulder blades together so the chest opens. Let's give it a go. Inhaling, lift, lengthen, open in the chest. Exhale and lower. It might be tiny and that's fine. Let's try it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Terrific. Make that cushion. Rest your head. Pop the big toes together. Let the heels flop to the sides. Give yourself some time. Breathing. Releasing the shoulders and the back. Okay, let's bring the feet parallel again, legs and feet both parallel. Let's pop the elbows under the shoulders, rest on the forearms. We're in a sphinx. So we're going to be active here. We're not going to sink into the shoulders. We're going to make sure that we're alert. So we can come into a little bit of seal, but if this is uncomfy in this position, we can step the elbows a little further forward, maybe a little further out to the sides. Just see what works for you. So what we're going to do is very gently press into the palm and lift the elbows without disturbing the shoulders, focusing on opening in the chest. And then exhale and lower down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. 2 more if we can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Terrific. Rest again. Give your back a little chance to recover. Pop the big toes together. Soften and breathe. Good. Okay, so our intention now is to gently make our way into standing. I'm going to do it by pressing into the palms, back onto the knees, and then I'm going to tuck the toes and come through a little bit of a forward fold. And then I'm going to linger here just for a couple of breaths, holding the opposite elbow, allowing the weight of my head and shoulders to encourage the spine to hang. Breathing here. Good. Okay, we can release the elbows and we can slowly begin to rebuild the spine, stacking the vertebra until we're standing. Okay, I'm a headless yoga teacher again. Let's see if we can find a little bit of Barbara's head there. Excuse me. Have a drink if you need to. It's very, very hot. Okay, so if you need to take a drink, please don't wait for me to tell you to. You do that whenever you need to. So we're going to do some side stretching. We have neglected to do any side stretching so far, so let's give it a go. Going to start with the feet comfortably grounded. So if that means they're slightly apart, that's fine, or they can be close together. I want you to feel stable and rooted. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms up above the head. Then, because we are still working in our last week of full summer practice, we're going to turn the palms to face the ceiling. I might just bend down so you can see on the screen. To face the ceiling. Okay? Good. So now, we're just going to take a breath like this, looking up if we can. Then, mirroring, I'm going to take the right wrist with the left hand. I'm going to pull it up as I inhale, and then exhale, take it over to the left. And we'll just pause there, keeping the eyes raised if we can. Breathing, inviting the stretch.
And then we'll come back upright and we'll bring both palms again to face the ceiling, lifting the sky away. So let's do that on the other side. We inhale, we draw the wrist up. We exhale, we take it to the side, and then we pause there for a few breaths. And then we release. We're going to just gently push the ceiling up, maybe take it a little further back. And then we'll release the arms and bring them gently back down. And I'll stand up again. Well done, nicely done. Okay, so we're going to wave through the spine. Let's do a familiar spinal wave. We're going to bring the palms onto the front of the thighs. We're going to lead with the chin. So we start off by tucking the chin in. Nice double chins, perfect for this. And then as we exhale, we imagine the spine, the vertebra, just collapsing one at a time. And we lower, the hands slide down the thighs until they reach the knees. When they reach the knees, then the chin comes forward and we arch the back a little. And we inhale and we let the chin lead us all the way up. So we're going to exhale. We're going to let the pelvis tilt forward as the spine collapses. And the palms come back to the knees. Inhale. Move the tail back, open the chest, and rise, led by the chin. Exhale. Collapsing down. So that's creating a wave through the spine. Good. And as always, I invite you to find your own rhythm here. Good. I'm going to do one more roll through. And then we'll just pause, relax your arms, relax everything. Let your eyes close if you like and just see how you're feeling. I'm hoping that there's a little bit of energy gently moving around. Good. So let's work just one more thing directly for our summer energetic system, the heart and the small intestine. And this is a Qigong one that we haven't visited for a while, parting the clouds. So our focus, remember, is expanding and bringing light and spaciousness into the heart area. So we visualize ahead of us a big white fluffy cloud. And we're going to slice through that cloud so that we can let the light in. And these are our choppers, our hands. So we slice, that's the exhale. And then we inhale, we're pushing the halves away, all the way, so that the chest really opens. Then we exhale and we take another slice. And we inhale, it's not me, is it? And again, exhale, slice. Inhale, open, bring in lots of fresh air. Exhale, slice. Inhale, open. Okay, so we can move with this as well. Left leg, exhale, take the weight onto the left leg. Both knees are soft. Inhale, rock back onto the right foot, lifting the toe of the left foot. And then we rock again as we exhale, slice. Inhale, rock back, bring the light in. Exhale, slice that cloud. Inhale, part it. Welcome the light. And again, exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. One more. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, bring that left foot back. Right foot forward as we exhale and rock onto it. Inhale. Rock back, lift the toes. Exhale, slice. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. It's like a balance. We're going to do 3 more. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I nearly went there. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Absolutely brilliant. Relax. Just close your eyes. Relax the arms. Where are you feeling it? I feel it in my upper arms and my shoulders. So allow that. Let it soften. Good. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of squatting. We're going to come into the horse stance, and then we're going to do a little bit of swaying with it. I just want to engage the legs. So getting us ready for our late summer practice, which will start next week. So feet are turned out. We're going to let the tail sink down. And we do little checks because we need our knees to be happy. Knees and toes going in the same direction. Good. Shoulders above hips. That's the tanden. That's the core working there. So the deeper we sink, the harder we work. And that's completely up to each of us individually. But let's warm through the inner thighs with a little gathering and distribution. Palms open. Inhale. Gather and rise up. Exhale. Today, we're just going to flush through with the palms down towards the ground. Good. And again, inhale. Gathering. Exhale, take it all the way through. Inhale, gather. Exhale. One more. Inhale, gather. Exhale, chi flowing through you. Okay, hands to hips. Let's have a little dance. Let's sway over to the left, or whichever side, don't worry, we go both ways. Into the center, sink, sway to the other side. Inhale in the center, exhale to the side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Knees feeling sore, keep this small, okay? Exhale. Okay, let's bring the arms up, shoulder level. Sinking in the center. Exhale to the side and let's twist around that side. Bring the opposite arm round. Inhale, open, open in the center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, sink and open. Exhale, twist to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale to the side. Okay, we're going to come into the center. And then we're going to take a moment in Goddess. We are goddesses. Take a breath. Rising up. Releasing the arms and the legs. We're just going to heel toe, bring the legs together. Take a breath. Close your eyes again. It's much easier to focus inside on what's happening when the eyes are closed. Good. Okay, we're going to do one more thing before we come into the ground. We need our blocks. Hurrah! Are we so glad we've got blocks? One block in each hand. So yeah, we won't do the balancey stuff this week. We'll save that for another week. We're going to step the legs comfortably apart. I'm holding the blocks and I'm holding them so that I'm at the short end. Okay. You might find that you want to turn your blocks, but what we want to focus on is maintaining opening in the front of the body, even if we fold forwards. And this has all sorts of things to do with all sorts of things. Like, if you use your core to fold forwards, it's easier to remain open. If you use your core, it's also easier to keep the weight centrally around your feet. If you rock the weight back into your heels, your spine is more inclined to curve a little. So let's be very wary or aware of that, and let's try and maintain this opening in the front of the body. So let's start off with a breath in, focused on opening from the groin right the way through the diaphragm, the ribs, the chest. Then we're going to exhale. We're going to take that opening forwards. Keep the weight distributed evenly through the feet. Try not to sink into the heels. Drop the arms. So the blocks should be beneath the shoulders, and the spine has plenty of room to be long. It's looking good. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to pause here, breathing and noticing how this feels. So I'm going to take the right block and I'm going to put it beneath my face. I'm pressing right hand into the right block, releasing the left hand through the side, sweeping it up as I inhale. And I'm moving the shoulder back as far as I can to keep that sense of opening in the chest. And then we'll exhale and we'll bring it down. Move the right block back to beneath the shoulder. Left block in front of the face. Right hand sweeps through the side, up and back as we inhale. Then we exhale, we bring it gently back down. And we move left block back. Let's do that one more time each side. So right block to the center. Left hand sweeps up. Exhale back down. Are you still open? Open in the chest. Other side. Inhale, sweeping right arm up. Exhale down. Moving that left block back. Just one final breath, feeling length all the way. And noticing where else you feel it. Back of the legs maybe? Inner thighs maybe? Okay, so I'm going to gently soften the knees. In fact, I'm going to have a little turnout in the feet because that's more comfy. I'm going to let the spine curve and gently rebuild, coming back up, all the way up. Well done. Then we'll heel toe, pop our blocks down, and we'll take a breath. Very, very, very well done. Very well done. Okay, I'm aware we haven't done a balance, so let's do a very brief balance. I can't remember if we did this one last week. Anyway, we're going to revolve. And again, yeah. So I'm turning sideways, hopefully so you can see better. Going to take the weight onto my left foot. So taking time just to prepare to find the steady breath that's one of our superpowers. The grounding, the visualizing of myself doing this super successfully. So I'm going to bring the right knee up. It might be that today is a day where there's no balance. And if that's the case, I'm going to leave the toes down and I'm going to take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. So I've already set up a twist. And then bring the right arm back at shoulder level and look back there. Now, if you're finding that this is a balanced day, you can lift the knee and take the balance that way. Otherwise, it's just far more beneficial. We get the chest, we get the twist and the opening, even with the toe down, and we breathe. Good. Okay, let's release that. And let's try that on the other side. I'm just going to turn around. Take your time, gentle focus with the eyes, soft, easy breath. So supporting leg is my right leg. Just testing with the left leg. Is there some balance or do I need to ground it? moving the right arm, moving the shoulders, peeling the left arm back and looking in that direction. So even here, the most important thing isn't that we're upright, because we're working on the energetic system, isn't that we're balanced, it's that we are elevated, lifted through the spine, aligned, twisted and open across the chest. That's what we're aiming for, engaging in those energy lines, pausing to breathe. Good, let's release. Well done, have a little shake. Okay, we're going to come down onto our mats. So I'm going to come down through a little bit of squatting, like a ballerina. I've got my heels together, bringing the palms together in Gash Ha. A moment of gratitude and respect. So I'm going to inhale and lift the heels. Exhale, plie. Plie, girls. And boys. Let's not be discriminatory here. Okay, so we're going to see if we can pause here. If not, we can come down and kneel, or we can stand up. We're going to bring the thumbs to the back of the head. That's it. Well done, Norma. Good. Good. Feeling the elevation in the chest, the ribs. Okay, let's bring the fingertips up, forward, lean forward and let your bottom drop. Catch the ground. Soles of the feet together, let's rock. Whee! Good. Woohoo! Very nice. Embracing the joy of summer and the playfulness of spring as well. Let's swivel round and let's allow ourselves to ease gently down. So let's let the legs flop first of all. Just feet flop, legs flop, arms flop. Now let's take a little time allowing the shoulders to get comfy and settled. To feel the solid ground beneath you. Let yourself be held. Okay, let's bend the knees, planting the feet down. Making any other adjustments you need to here. Now let's bring the knees into the chest again. Let's give them another hug. Good. Okay, so we're going to move a little here. Maybe you're circling, maybe you're moving from side to side. It's an invitation to find what feels good for you right now, middle and lower back. Give yourself what you need here. Good. Okay. Let's hug and relax the shoulders again. Let's come into that ball shape, that power ball, lifting the head gently towards the knees. This time we'll pause here. Take a breath or two. And then we'll ease back down. Relax your arms. Let's let the feet float towards the ceiling and wiggle the toes and ankles a little. Relax the shoulders. Good. So I feel that our legs have done an extraordinarily good job this morning. We're going to give them a massive round of applause. All around, inside, front, even the feet if you can reach them. Everything deserves a good old tap. Well done. Okay, relax your arms. Let your knees soften and the feet gently float back one after the other to the ground. We'll bring the soles of the feet together again. Let the knees flop. And bring the hands onto the tummy. Close your eyes. Just a few breaths. Settling. Allowing gravity and the weight of your body to work here. Okay, let's bring the arms back out to shoulder level and let's draw the knees together. I'm going to do a little bit of simple reclining twist today. So, with our knees together, before we set off, the more we can actively keep the knees and the ankles together, the more chance there is that we can accurately stack the hips and really experience a good twist. So it's worth making that little effort, but if it's painful, if it doesn't feel good, then we don't need to do it. Okay, planting those seeds. Let's just take a breath in as we are. Shoulders comfy, head and neck comfy. Then we're going to breathe out, taking the knees together over to the right, turning the head to the left. We're going to flow with the breath again. As you breathe in, gliding to the center. And then as your breath flows out, moving over to the other side. So I'm going to let you find your way again, your rhythm, your breath, the natural rhythm of your body. As you observe that harmonious movement and breath. So let's pause, whichever side we find ourselves at, let's just pause. And now I really invite you to close your eyes if they're not already closed and rest. No more effort, don't try anymore, don't worry about being in the right position, the right shape. Just breathe, relax. As one of my favorite quotes ever says from Winnie the Pooh, sometimes the very best of something comes from the best of nothing, meaning that the less we try, sometimes the more we actually achieve. So give yourself that time to stop trying and to see what happens, see what your body does, how it responds. Okay, let's take that over to the other side and let's have a little Winnie the Pooh time on the other side. Less trying, more resting, breathing, observing. Okay, let's come back to center. Gently, gently. Let's check in with our happy baby. Well, hello, happy baby. Let's have a few moments of the inner child leading the way,
Whee! Oops. That's it. Letting go of inhibitions and the things that hold us back. Embracing unbridled joy. Whee! Okay. You can release that happy baby. You know it's there. Come into Shavasana, or a form of Shavasana, lying down or even sitting, if that's more comfortable for you, to allow yourself to relax. To relax so that all this work you've done this morning can be consolidated within you. Inviting stillness. Let the floor support you. And feel the weight of your body settling downwards. Allow your breath to become soft and natural. There is nothing you need to achieve here. Simply rest. Enjoying the warmth of the summer. Knowing that change will be coming soon. But the light is still generous. And as the season prepares to shift into late summer, perhaps this is a beautiful moment to pause and ask yourself quietly, what is it that my heart needs now? Not what you should do, not what you think you ought to want, but what your heart is quietly asking for. Perhaps it's more rest, more joy, more courage, more simplicity perhaps, more time in nature, or perhaps simply permission to be exactly where you are. Take a gentle breath in, and as you breathe out, allow one word, one feeling, or one simple intention to arise. No need to force, just listen. And when you have found your intention, place it gently in your heart. Imagine breathing into it, giving it space, giving it warmth, allowing it to become something you carry softly into the days ahead. Remember that an intention is not a promise to become someone different. It's simply a direction for the heart. A gentle remembering of what matters. So rest here for a few more breaths, feeling supported, feeling grounded, open to whatever this changing season may bring, carrying your intention in your heart.
May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Deepening the breath a little to gently reawaken. Invite a little movement, fingers, toes. Let that spread. And enjoying a really good stretch when you're ready. Anything else that your body tells you it needs now. And gently coming up into sitting in your own way, in your own time. Ready for a lovely Wednesday. Let's bring our palms together. A final gesture of gratitude and respect. Thank you for practicing, everyone.